Hey guys, it is YSBeezito here, and today I'm going to be showing you a really budget build in New Zealand, so here we go. First of all, we're going to start off with the CPU. So we've got the Ryzen 3 2200G 3.5GHz quad-core processor. Now this processor is going to handle all of your gaming tasks pretty easily, to be honest. It's going to be pretty decent as it is a quad-core at 3.5GHz. Now this processor is only $163 at First Wave Technology, so I suggest you check that out. Next we've got the Gigabyte GA8320M Micro ATX motherboard. Now this motherboard is packing everything you need for a budget. It's got the NVMe storage right here, it's got the PCIe Express, and it's got the two ports here for your RAM, and it's got the SATA connectors as well. Now unfortunately this guy only has SATA 3 as far as I can tell, but it's got all the IO you need for a budget. Honestly, it's pretty good value for money. It's only $99 at Mighty Ape right now, and I suggest you check this one out as well. Next is Kingston Value RAM 8GB, just one stick of DDR4 2400 RAM. Now this one comes out as a heavy $119 from Palladium PC. Sorry if I butchered your name. Now RAM is really expensive right now, and for a budget build it's really hard to find good value for money in RAM. This is the cheapest I found, and it seems to be pretty decent from what I can tell. Now next we have the Western Digital Green 120GB SSD. Now unfortunately I'm not going to be including any other storage with this. You're probably going to have to find an external drive or something cheap off TradeMe for like $14 for a 250GB hard drive or something like that, but honestly it's really hard to do on a budget right now in New Zealand with these inflated prices. This is the best I'm going to give you, and honestly it's pretty good value for money. It's going to give you the speed, it's going to help you a lot considering that everything will be loading nice and quick, transferring files will be easy, and it's just overall a solid drive. Honestly, go with your SSD first and get your hard drive and expandable storage later. Next I've got the graphics card. Now this one's a little bit of a hard choice. Graphics cards are really expensive right now, to be honest. If you can spend a little bit more, go for a 1050 Ti 4GB model. But unfortunately this budget doesn't cover it for it. And this is a MSI Radeon RX 560 4GB card. Now it's an okay card. I'm guessing it would be able to play around 720-60 easily on high on most games. It's pretty powerful, to be honest. I just prefer the 10 series from Nvidia in any case, but hey, if for the price, if that's all you can afford, go with this guy, it's pretty good. Next, we've got the case. It's a Deepcool Smarter Micro ATX Mini Tower case. So I made this build a little bit smaller, as I'm guessing if you're on a budget, maybe you don't want such a big case. So you can pick whatever case you want, but make sure it has Micro ATX, because that's the standard slot size for how you're going to put in your motherboard. Now this one comes in around $48.99, and honestly, not bad at all. Good cooling here. It's called Deepcool. With some pretty cool IO up here, and yeah, looks like a solid case to get. You can swap out cases or any of these parts if you want to. Just do your own research as well. This is something to base your build off. Last we have the FSP Hexa 500W ATX power supply. Now this one's not actually rated, but it's honestly good value for money, $65. Personally, I don't like to skimp on a power supply just in case something goes wrong. I personally have a FSP power supply, but it's bronze rated, and this one doesn't have a rating compared to my one. But if you can afford something a little bit more, then get it, sure. But this is a budget build, you're just gonna have to go with whatever it takes to get the best value for money. Now all up, this build only comes to $782. In no sense is this a console killer. It's really hard to do that in New Zealand, considering how expensive our computer components are. Now if you want a little bit more value for money, check out my other November build, which is a lot better, honestly, value for money. This one's absolutely scraping the bottom of the barrel for every cent you can spare. It's honestly really good if you're getting into 720 or 1080p gaming for a PC. It's not too much to spend, but compared to a console right now, it's just, I can't do it. I can't find a console killer. It's so hard with brand new parts. But what you can do to bring the price down of everything, Go on Trade Me, as I've said before. Make sure you go and have a good look for some auctions or some buy now prices, offer people prices, ask about the good, ask how it's been handled, has it been overclocked, has it been Bitcoin mined, has anything happened to it, is it fully functional and working, how much for postage can I pick it up? Ask questions like that and a few others, and you'll be good to go. You'll have the price down a lot more. Now that's pretty much it. Make sure you smash that like and give a comment to me below what I can do better. Make sure you check out my new website, ystech.ga. Now this is a pretty cool website. I'm starting up to cover the revenue I've lost on YouTube if I can a little bit later. And it might be changing to .org, so it might be ystech.org soon, or instead of GA. And yeah, I'm really picking up on there. I'm starting to put a lot more reviews and stuff instead of putting them on YouTube, but I will keep on YouTube for now. It's a pretty good way to spend your time on builds. You guys seem to like them. And yeah, make sure you catch me in the next video, and make sure to have an awesome day.